Hi, my name's JFG. At the University of Glasgow, I studied an undergraduate degree in philosophy and then an MPhil in social science research methods. So I think it's quite interesting what drew me to study philosophy actually. Originally I thought I was going to probably go on and do sociology for my honours, but I just fell in love with philosophy. I think it was because it had the sort of mix of studying all the different classical philosophers. Originally I found it quite hard because there's a knack to doing philosophy. At first I didn't quite get the hang of it, but once I got the hang of it, I then fell in love with it. Straight after doing my philosophy degree, I wanted to specialise a bit more in the social sciences. I did my MPhil in social science research methods. What I decided was to go and work for charity, doing research and communications. And it was the research element of the role that I was really interested in. I had to learn how to lobby, how to engage politicians. So I was there at this event and I was briefing MSPs and speaking to them and doing follow-up meetings. And at that point I decided, oh, this is what I'm interested in. I want to work in public affairs. But then a bit later on I wanted to make the move from charity to public sector. And because I lived in London and I saw a job come up for Chief Public Affairs Officer at Transport for London, really loved that, got completely sucked in, took them to a place where they had an award-winning stakeholder engagement team, and then left to set up my own consultancy called JFG Communications. I do think my philosophy degree helps me stand out and approach problems in my current role. Being able to formulate arguments, that's actually really important for the work I do in public affairs. There are definitely a few defining moments and things that helped me along the way. At university, probably the key thing I did that was, I guess, extracurricular was joining the Philosophy Society. And somehow, when we had the elections for the committee, I managed to put myself forward as treasurer, which that really helped me because that was having a role on a committee, and I guess that helped me to think about, you know, this probably is the kind of thing you need to do to help to progress your career in future. Another career defining moment was when I was at Transport for London. It was after I had my 2 children. Transport is actually quite a male-dominated profession. At the time, it was about a quarter women. After I'd had my 2 children, I came back to work and I had a baby, a toddler. I wasn't sleeping very well, and I guess I didn't feel I was operating at my best. And at that point, I was looking around for, well, where are my peers and my role models, you know, the people that I can turn to for advice and support. And it was at that point that I realised there are some amazing senior women in this industry, but not enough of them. I thought, I need to do something about this. Over those years, I helped women in transport to gain cross-party political support for gender balance, to make sure it's on the parliamentary agenda. And I also helped Transport for London to drive forward a Women in Transport programme. And that then actually gave me the idea to set up JFG Communications, because I wanted to set up an organisation that could help the transport sector to communicate to a wider audience, and so encourage more women and underrepresented groups to consider transport careers. We were a small London-focused group. We're now across the UK in 9 regions. I definitely think there has been an improvement in equality, diversity and inclusion. On a personal level, it was also great this year to be named in the King's New Year Honours list. I was awarded an OBE for services to diversity and inclusion in transport. We brought our boys back to Glasgow to show them the university. What we definitely noticed is that the university campus has changed a lot now. It's a lot bigger, there's some new buildings. We also noticed that the student population has grown. There are more students from underrepresented populations now, which that's something that's personally quite important to me. My favourite memory of my time at Glasgow, so it was the last time Scotland were in the World Cup. Everybody was in the Queen Margaret Union. It was like the most amazing atmosphere ever, you know, electric. And then Scotland equalised and the whole place just erupted. Coming to Glasgow, I just loved the environment at the university. I felt privileged to be there. It was amazing. Advice that I would give to students considering the University of Glasgow, I think, you know, do what I did, follow something that you're really passionate about, get as much experience as you can that will help to boost your career opportunities in addition to your degree from Glasgow.